Hello everybody, my name is Mantis, back again with another video. So, since I was late on Halloween, as you guys know, I figured I'd share with you a kind of spooky or scary, if you will, story time. This is about the time where my dad and I saw or had our experience with a ghost. And I'm convinced to this day it's a real life ghost that we saw. And so let's just begin. Like 4 years ago, Thanksgiving, me, my dad, my aunt, my cousins, and some other family members of ours went to this little restaurant slash hotel thing called the Riverside Inn. The Riverside Inn, like I said, was a hotel slash restaurant thing, and I just figured I should mention that it's bad what happened to it. Just recently burnt down. It was just devastating, it really was. But anyway, 4 years ago we were having Thanksgiving there, and my dad and I always like to explore different places, so we ate Thanksgiving dinner, and I said, hey, can we go explore? I'm bored. I know it's important to spend time with family, but I'm bored. Can we go explore? And he said, yeah, sure, let me just finish it up. So we explored everything. Then we went to their grand ballroom, I suppose, and we were just looking out the window. Some other people were there, but then they left after we came in. Maybe they didn't like us or thought we were suspicious, I don't know. But yeah, we were just looking out the window, and then we heard the door open, and this waiter that we've seen before, like we saw before out there serving food to all the guests that were eating there besides us, and we just said, hey, we're just looking around, is that okay? And he's like, oh yeah, go ahead, man. And we were just looking around, and then my dad and I had a question about the Riverside Inn Hotel, and we turned to ask him, but when we turned to ask him, he was gone. And the floor creaks. It was this type of buildings that was old, and the floor would creak when you walked on it, like smooth green carpet, but it would just creak, So and we would hear him if he walked out, and plus the door makes a loud sound, like a loud creaking noise as well, like the slams behind him. We did not hear that at all. And when we turned around to ask him the question, we were just baffled because he was gone. And granted, we were on the other side of the room. There was a bar and some curtains. Where he was. So we figured out he was probably behind the bar, or probably went behind the curtains through another door or something. We checked behind the bar, wasn't there at all. We looked outside all around the patio, wasn't there at all. And the patio, it's like, well, it's a patio obviously, but and then it has walls that are like built up so no one can get out or in. So there was no way he could have gotten out of that area, out of that way, or the front, or we would have heard him, or if he did go out on the patio, we would have seen him, and we didn't. So finally, we looked behind the curtains, like we said, hoping to find another door, but guess what? To no avail, because behind the curtains, there's no door. There's a very old stage, and behind that old stage you have like all these antiques everywhere, just antiques, old things, and it was just blocking the whole stage, and there wasn't even enough room to get on the stage. That's how blocked it was with stuff. Not even kidding you. He couldn't have gotten out that way. And we just thought it was weird. We thought, since we didn't see him, believe, or there's no other way out, that there might have been something suspicious going on, and it scared us. And so we just went downstairs. We ended up telling my aunt and cousins about it. My aunt believed it. She's like, "Oh, really? That's kind of freaky," because my aunt's into that type of stuff. Shout out Aunt Susie. But then we told my cousins, which are like a year older than me, so they were like, "Yeah, right. That never happened. It's probably just a coincidence. That never happened. You need contacts." You know how kids are. They don't believe stories like that. But I mean, my dad swore that we saw him. And everybody just denied it. And afterwards, we just went down. We had dessert because my aunt got us a pie. I saw a big pie, you know. It was big enough to. Well, there were 10 of us, and there's not more than 10. There were like 15 of us, and the pie was big. I mean, it was enough to feed at least 15 people. So all that and after that, I wanted some water, so this guy came over, okay? And this guy, to my surprise, was the ghost. The same waiter we saw up there that just vanished out of thin air. Now, here's the catch. The first time we saw him, he was just like any other waiter or waitress in the Riverside. He was just like normal clothes, you know, waiters, stereotype, holding the plates. And, "Thank you, sir," like that. Okay. He looked like that. But the second time we saw him, I saw him. My dad didn't see him this time, but I did. When I saw him the second time, he was wearing old clothes, like an old-fashioned tuxedo, and his hair was all slicked back, had a flower in his jacket. I kid you not. Some people think this is fake and just to get views, but I promise you that's what I saw. That's what me and my dad both saw. And then I thanked him. He didn't even say anything. He didn't even say you're welcome, or no, thank you, I guess. He just walked away. And then I saw him, I saw him, he was going to pass another table, and right when he did that, people were complaining like, "Oh, well, I need a waiter, I don't have silverware, my tea isn't here yet." And then this guy's wife, I guess, she said, "Yeah, we need a waiter. We've been waiting here for 10 minutes or blah, 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 blah." But here's the catch. The waiter, the ghost, me and my dad are still convinced to that day is a ghost. Right when they said that, he was literally standing right in front of their table, and they were complaining about not having a waiter or waitress around at all. Just think about that. Think about, like, you being able to see someone, but other people don't. That's crazy. And even in, like, old stuff like that, it's crazy. So then we went home, and the whole ride home we tried to convince them over and over and over again that we saw what we saw, but they weren't having it. And until this day, they still don't believe us, but we know what we saw. Matter of fact, I'm freaking myself out telling this story. It's like 10:20, 10:30ish, and it's dark. No one else is up, so I just wanted to share that kind of creepy, traumatic story with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will have another video tomorrow, either Minecraft or another random objects I filmed earlier today. So we'll see, or just any other random video. So we'll see what the table has to offer tomorrow, and I will see you in the next one. Discount Markiplier. I love you.